Welcome to American History Chapter 6 of America, Pathway to the Present, the expansion of American industry, Section 2, the growth of big business. The period of invention after the Civil War set the stage for tremendous industrial growth in the United States. Not only does it take new ideas, but people who are hardworking and ambitious to put it all together. These men who built America during the late 1800s are described today as robber barons or captains of industry. The difference is how you look at them. If you think they built their fortunes by stealing natural resources, paying off officials, destroying competitors, and taking advantage of their workers, then you use the term robber barons. But if you think of them positively and that they helped increase United States production, built more factories, helped employment, and expanded markets, then you use the term captains of industry. Many of these captains of industries, or industrialists, believed in the idea of social Darwinism.
Social Darwinism extended Charles Darwin's belief of natural selection to human society. Some of those beliefs were government should not interfere with business. It goes on that
businesses that were the most fit would prosper. These industrialists helped to create big business in the United States. These giant industries operated with huge amounts of money, had factories and offices in different regions of the U.S., and combined multiple operations together. They also tried hard to gain competitive edges by forming monopolies and cartels. Monopolies is where a business has complete control of a product or service, and a cartel is where several businesses would work together to set prices on products. Today, many people would believe that the oil companies are a cartel. One of the biggest industrialists was Andrew Carnegie,
a Scottish immigrant that started out with nothing who invested in steel production. Eventually, he would use the idea of vertical consolidation. That is where all the aspects of a business are owned by one company. He eventually would own all the mines, truck companies, plants, and distribution aspects of steel production.
So in other words, the more he produced, the less it cost him. He was then able to underprice other steel companies and then buy them out. Another important industrialist is John D Rockefeller,
who started the Standard Oil Company in 1870. He practiced horizontal consolidation. He bought out as many oil companies as he could. At his high point, he controlled most of the production of oil in the United States. Senator John Sherman passed through Congress the Sherman Antitrust Act that tried to limit Rockefeller's control on oil.
It did not work, but it did give businesses more power over unions. Eventually, though, Standard Union was broken up. Today, descendants of Standard Oil are Conoco, Pennzoil, Chevron, Amoco, and the biggest, ExxonMobil. So the question is to you guys, was Rockefeller and Carnegie captains of industry or robber barons? You decide.